Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be continuing our Bible story. I'm starting on this page here. It's called Touched by an Angel. This is based on Genesis chapter 32 through 33. Eagerly, Jacob continues his journey home. On the way, he has a wonderful vision. An army of angels, the army of God, is camped beside me. And, that's kind of an example, to show you that God is always with us. Angels always here, when you're tempted, oftentimes, you can hear the Holy Ghost or an angel almost. You can hear them, they're the ones telling you that, don't do this isn't right, or whatever. Say you see a chocolate bar and you're thinking about stealing it, and you got that voice in there that's telling you to do it, and the other one that's telling you not to. It's not just you talking to yourself, it's a demon, and oftentimes an angel. And you should listen to the voice that's telling you, this is wrong, and we shouldn't do this. But he's always with us. He's always, in our hearts, especially once we get saved. And, he's never abandoned us now, and he won't ever. So remember that anytime you're scared or afraid, or, you feel like you're alone, God is always with us. He will never abandon you. The angels comfort Jacob but as he gets closer to home, he begins to worry about his brother Esau, who once planned to murder him. Ride ahead of me and look for Esau. Tell him I'm coming home with my family and flocks. Tell him I hope he will forgive me. Jacob waits anxiously for the riders to come back. He remembers the time he lied to his father and stole his brother's blessing when Esau threatened to kill him. Finally, the scouts returned. We saw Esau. He's coming to meet you with 400 men. So Jacob's got to get pretty worried. His brother threatened to kill him one time, and now he's coming to meet him with 400 men. Jacob's frightened, but he also shred. He divides his cabin into two parts. Then he sends servants ahead with presents for Esau. If Esau attacks one group, the other can get away. It's what he thinks to himself, because he splits them up. And when we meet Esau, we will give him generous gifts of goats, camels, cows, and donkeys. He will be very impressed. That night Jacob prays, confessing his sins, admitting his fear, and asking for God's help, but still he cannot sleep. My family would be safer on the other side of the river. So in the middle of the night, Jacob moves his family. You will be safer on the other side, Rachel. I wish you would stay with us. She wants him to stay with him because she has a fear, for her husband, but Jacob knows he has to confront Esau. But Jacob needs to be alone. Later that night, as he prays, he feels himself wrestling with a mysterious stranger. The struggle is fierce, but Jacob does not give up until the stranger blesses him. Your name will not be Jacob any longer. Instead, you will be Israel, which means God wrestler. So, he kind of wrestles, he falls asleep and he finds himself wrestling with a stranger, which the stranger happens to be an angel, as we can kind of, see here. And just as Abram's name was changed to Abraham, and it all has a meaning, they changed Jacob's name to Israel. And again, it means God's wrestler. The next morning, Jacob is limping because he hurt his hip wrestling with the angel. But Jacob is happy because he knows God has blessed him. Jacob goes confidently to meet his brother Esau. Jacob, my brother, I am happy to see you again. Esau, I am so glad you don't hate me anymore. So they expect him in a way to, try to kill him, but, Esau welcomes him with open arms. Letting bygones be bygones, the past is the past. People change. Probably Jacob represents his family. Well, the ones he loves most, anyway. This is my wife Rachel and my son Joseph. It's good to see my brother's family. God has really blessed you. So, they have reunited. Obviously, Jacob holds the favoritism over his son Joseph and the wife he truly wanted, which was Rachel. But, we'll see how that progresses later on. It's just, this is the show. People do things, and, just as what Jacob did, to Esau them years ago, but, to this time. And, Esau let the past be the past. It was a horrible thing he did, and Jacob knew that and admitted to that, and, asked for forgiveness and was sorry for it, and, regretted it. But, people change, and you have to, sometimes people don't change. Sometimes people will always be the same person that they were before, and, so you can never be around them. But, sometimes it's better to, it's good to forgive the person, again, let bygones be bygones, because people do change, and just giving them another chance. People do change. I've seen change in people before that, you would think that would never, stop being the person that they were, but they did. And, you got to give them the opportunity. You got to pray for them. You got to help them, talk to them, all that. Because your help and prayer, is what's going to help them the most. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys on Wednesday. As always, take it easy. Anytime you have any questions, just comment down below. Peace out.